How does pull planning integrate into Takt?
Here's the answer to that. But if you look at the last planner system, it's the master schedule, it's the pull plan, that's the 6-week make ready look ahead, the weekly work plan, your day plan, and then your percent plan complete. So this is traditional last planner. What I'm asking you to do on your projects, because it creates stability, capacity, and flow, is use Takt. You can call it Takt and LPS, or you can call it LPS and Takt, or you can just call it Takt and Takt control. But either way, you still have these same components, but here's what happens. Your master schedule is a Takt plan. So literally what you would do is sometimes you create the Takt plan first, but sometimes you create the pull plan first and it becomes the sequence, right? You, in the same format on the Takt plan, have your make ready look ahead, your weekly work plan, your day plan, and you're able to track PPC. Now I have to say this or else I wouldn't be true to myself. Everything wrong with last planner is CPM. If you get rid of the CPM part, last planner is a jam, because in CPM, your master schedule, you don't have the right milestone. So you're not pulling to the right milestone and you're not pulling with the right number of zones. So you're batching, which means that your 6-week make ready look ahead plans are not accurate. You're not pulling materials on time because you didn't actually have a procurement system from the CPM schedule to begin with, which means that you don't have the right weekly work plans. Trade partners are guessing. It takes them a long time. And then your day plans are somewhat chaotic and your PPC scores are low. You get rid of the CPM part, then you have collaboration not only here, but here, here, and here. You have more accurate milestones. And so the milestones are correct, which means that you have better predictability on your 6-week make ready look ahead. Tax planning is consistent, so your supply chain is heading in that direction. Your weekly work plans are already broken out into a collaborative rhythm, so your trade partners don't have to waste countless hours trying to create one from scratch. Your day plans are accurate and your PPC is finally tracking something that actually matters. I already anticipated this question and I brought up the Lean Builder blog. How's that for name dropping? I've got a blog that they let me do early on that said, how does pull planning tie into this? I love these two graphics here. Typical CPM and last planner, you have your CPM schedule, milestone. It's in 4 or 5 different formats. Then you try to create a 6-week make ready look ahead. It's batched. It's not optimized. A weekly work plan that all the trades have to guess on. Create a day plan. In a tax system, you break it out by zone. You pull plan the zone. You optimize those sequences together, which means you automatically have a flowable 6-week make ready look ahead with a stable supply chain, an accurate weekly work plan that doesn't have to be guessed on every week. It's automatically pre-populated and then coordinated together in the trade partner meetings, and an accurate day plan, accurate PPC. So if you want to learn more about that, this blog right here is a killer way to look at and answer that question.
Once you've created the Takt plan from the pull schedule, do you even bother looking at the milestone schedule anymore?
Not really, not me, because you've now pull planned and created it. Let's say you have a Takt plan that you're creating, but you only had half your trades. You would break out your zone for the building, your zones, and you would pull plan one of these areas and they become the sequence from here to here. And then you're able to optimize and get your sequence. You may, on the latter part of your schedule, have to use production rates, quantities, and historical sequences for the program type to your best knowledge, and then vet those out and refine those with a pull plan later. You may have a pull plan half of your schedule and the other half is the project team, but you have to create the schedule as soon as you possibly can early in pre-construction. Otherwise, we get ourselves in trouble and we don't accurately buy out the right end date and we're not tracking the proper flows. So hopefully that answered that question.